Romania's top court annuls presidential election result. Romanian presidential candidate Călin Georgescu speaks to the media on November 26th. CNN, Romania's constitutional court has honored the first round of the country's 2024 presidential election process, which was narrowly won by far-right ultra-nationalist candidate Călin Georgescu amid the allegations of Russian interference. The historic decision means the second round runoff that was scheduled for Sunday, when Georgescu would have gone head-to-head with his centrist rival Elena Lasconi, will no longer take place. In a press release, the court said the honorment was based on the Article 146 of the Constitution, emphasizing the need to ensure the correctness and the legality of the electoral process. The court's decision announced Friday is final and binding. It requires the Romanian government to restart the electoral calendar. Friday's decision caps off the troubled election cycle in the country, with the same court last week ordering the recount of the first round vote. It also comes just days after the vote was hit with fears over foreign interference, after declassified documents from Romania's top security council revealed the evidence of the aggressive hybrid Russian attacks. They also showed how Georgescu was boosted by potential interference on TikTok, the social media platform on which he largely ran his campaign through algorithm coordinated account and paid promotion, Reuters reported. One of the declassified documents from the Romanian intelligence agency detailed more than 85,000 attempted cyber attacks on election website and IT systems, and concluded that the attacker has considerable resources specific to the attacking state, Reuters reported. This finding prompted the U.S. State Department to express concern and warn that the shift away from the West would have serious negative impact on U.S. security cooperation with Romania. In comment made Wednesday, ahead of the court annulment on Friday, U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said in a statement, "We are concerned by the Romanian Supreme Council for National Defense report of Russian involvement in malign margin cyber activity designed to influence the integrity of the Romanian electoral process." Miller added that the data referenced in the report should be fully investigated to ensure the integrity of Romania's electoral process. The people take part in the pro-Europe rally in Bucharest on December 5th. Georgescu, 62, started out his campaign with a single-digit support, but enjoyed a shock rise to prominence, narrowly emerging as leader in the election's first round with 22.9% of the vote to Lasconi's 19.2%. While he has not described himself as specifically pro-Russian, Georgescu had previously labeled Ukraine as the invented state and declared he wants a strategy of the peace with everyone, regardless of who they are. A Romanian official on Wednesday described Georgescu's success in the first round as shocking. They told CNN that his victory would be an extraordinary trump for Russian President Vladimir Putin and would cancel the whole progress that Romania has made in the past 35 years. Georgescu centered his campaign on tackling the country's cost of living crisis and vowed to end Romania's support for Ukraine. Romania shared a 400-mile border with each northern neighbor and under its previous presidency helped export millions of tons of grain out of the war-stricken country. Meanwhile, the center-right Lasconi of the Save Romania Union party ran a campaign pledging to keep Romania on its pro-Western course. The court decision to cancel the election came the day after a large protest in the Romanian capital, Bucharest, when hundreds turned out to the rally in favor of Lasconi and against the far right. A small group of counter-protesters also rallied in support of Georgescu on Thursday night. Uh, Gendarmeria member closes the gate to the Palace of Parliament after the Romanian top court honored the result of the first round of the presidential election in Bucharest on Friday. The protesters held banners reading Romania, a landmark in the EU and NATO, and no fascism. I'm here today to protest against this fascist movement that is coming here to Romania, against this leader that we have, Kalin Georgescu, who appeared out of nowhere, clearly sponsored by Putin and by Moscow, and we are fighting against all the things that went wrong during this campaign. One demonstrator called Mihai told Reuters. Another protester, a student named Daniel, pointed to the lot of suspected fraud at the voting stations in the first round vote. The story has been updated with additional development.